Somewhere back there is the little calumet. I'll tell you what though. I'll tell you this. You probably can't hear me, but raccoon tracks everywhere. We got raccoons. I have some deer tracks in here. Raccoons. I don't know what this is. It's like saw. It's like walking in sawdust. It's sand if I ever need sand. Being down here on the south tip of Chicago, because this is the south border of this river, is like living in, like, you know, a forgotten time. Everything's worn down. Everything's old as hell. Nobody gives a fuck about living over here. There's no white people really, so shit's dirt cheap. You know what I mean? Like rent is like at least 30% cheaper. I would say that's the shit I can pay for here. Let's say I pay $800 rent for a house here. That's like a good price for Chicago. For you to rent a motherfucking house, they're looking for like $13.50. They're looking for prices where I first hear them and I say, nope, I don't want to hear shit else. I'm done. I'm gone. And here is the little calumet. I live on the big calumet. Here's some rope. Here we got some rope. I don't know if that was the rope up their boat. I can't get to it unless I'm crazy. Look at the geese. And then you got little pieces. This motherfucker's moving swift today. It really is. That's a dangerous river today because actually, you know what? It's rather shallow because I'm looking at these birds and I think that bird's actually standing. I don't know how solid the bottom is, if it's silty, if it's muddy, if it's quicksandy. But this is one of the wider parts of it, and you just got this booming echo. I'm underneath I57. It goes to Memphis, but really it just goes through Harvey and the Hood, and it turns into the Dan Ryan. It takes you, it's a north-south. It goes north-south, straight from downtown, straight south. And then it branches into two, and this, I'm at where it branches at, and this is the western branch. But I never came back here, so I wanted to come back here and check it out. This is like a flood plain, like you could tell this shit floods. There's water back here. But yeah, I mean, I wonder in winter how much snow accumulates back here because you got, I just wonder how it looks with the snow trucks. Do they plow it off down here? I'm sure they've got some kind of drain. See, there's poles right there. So anytime it rains, I think the water goes in this pole, and it's like a shower. You can see how they're constructed a little bit, how they're put in place right there in sections. There's rivets, but right here is where two separate pieces came, and it's not riveted. It just looks like it's got that thing right there, and then, okay, here, this is what I'm talking about right here. It looks like that's where the water comes out, and it's got this little membrane, so it catches whatever falls in there, and it doesn't fall on the concrete up there, and then like plants grow and shit, and then they gotta come back and fucking power wash it or something like that. I'm underneath 57. I just wanted to come check it out. Actually, I'm gonna drive down the street. South Chicago. If you take a vacation to Chicago, come over here and fuck with me. We got fucking four-wheeler trailers and all types of shit. We got hubcaps. There's probably some crazy shit back here that flies off the highway. I mean, millions of cars go under this highway a year. You know, I've been walking around, fucking around in these woods now for a little while, and I go off the beaten trail, and some of this shit I see is pretty fucked up. Like, you'll see old frames, the houses, a lot of people just dump shit, and I take the garbage and I make it into, I made a park. It's on my channel. It's pretty cool. Got my little gazebo. I'm gonna make a little addition. There's always the off chance that some hater ass fucking water management person or somebody, you'll come and fucking tell somebody to go down there and bulldoze your shit, but there's nothing you can do about that. Look at all these vines. These vines are nice for going on top of like your gazebos and shit. Where did she go? She just left me here? I don't know where she parked. She left. Oh no, there she is. Everybody throws their garbage over here. I'm gonna go to this other cool spot real fast. Well, there's no real good access to the water back there, but I'm gonna go try. Hold this out the window and zoom out. I'm gonna go try one more thing, since it's a nice day. And then I'm gonna go get something to eat, okay? From somebody. Because I'm hungry. Where's the key? This is a very beautiful day for September. What? It's October.
It's gonna be beautiful until past October.
Yeah, I got a feeling
it'll be beautiful until mid-November.
It's gonna be an Indian summer.
To mid-November, it's usually.
It don't get cold till January.
Sometimes that's true. Last year on Christmas, it was like 60 or something.
Right. When I was a kid, Chicago winters were brutal. You could just pull back. But now that I've, the years have gone by, I have noticed milder winters. We would get 2-3 months of just bone fucking.
See, those are what I was talking about.
Bone chilling.
Dams.
Yeah, those aren't dams. They might have been dams pushed down the way, but we would get months of bone chill to the bone fucking weather. But now we don't get but 2-3 weeks of that shit where it's like dangerous, you could die. We used to really get that bad. That's a Buick. It looks like a Caddy, like a small body. It's nice. Here's all the junkyards. A bunch of junkyards. I love living down here. A bunch of junkyards, a couple rivers, forest preserves and shit. I don't know if this is the way, but we'll check it out. Train tracks, less people. Chicago, man, it's this block alley, block alley, block alley, block alley. Relentless. Block alley. Hood, hood, hood. That's it. That's all. That's all you get in Chicago. And for a while, it was like block alley, just like depressing. I don't like living in Chicago. I don't even know if this is the road I want to be on. I've never been back here.
Yeah, that soccer field.
The Migos got a soccer field. Very, very few white people back here. Yeah, I've never been back here.
There's another one.
Calumet Woods, it says to my left. Cook County Highway Department Maintenance Facility. I'm gonna go there and be like, hey, you guys know Joan? I'm like, Joan? Yeah, Joan. She said I could have a job. Well, we don't know no Joan. Well, come on, man. I got 3 kids at home. Ain't nothing I can do. And then like, maybe he'll give me a job and he'll be like, so who's this Joan? I'll be like, oh, you know what? I'm at the wrong place. See, back here's a dip spot. See, this ain't what I'm looking for. I'm gonna go up to the sign right here and see. This is called Region 9. Why can't they give it a nice name? Region 9 of the Cook County Forest Preserve System. So we are, there's the Calumet. We are, okay, after this bow, that's where the projects are. We're over here. That's as far as I can zoom in. We're in that green area. So there's only forest preserves right there by us. And then I guess there's that lake. Riverdale, Cal Park, Chicago. Chicago's in the dark green right there. Alright, so why can't I find... Alright, here, take this. Why can't I find the motherfucking... Here, take this one. I'm trying to look for Broadway, but that... This is weird. Oh, you know what I think you gotta do? I think I know why I'm fucking up. You know why? Check this out. You gotta go over the street to get there. Watch. Yep. See, there's all these weird old industrial roads back here. You really don't know what's what. And I don't know it like the back of my hand, therefore it's taking me a minute to find it, but now I remember what I did last time. I had to go over Ashland Avenue in order to get over there.
Videos. What is this? Oh, this guy here.